how men speak about other women to other men.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm.
I'm just gonna put my heart in my sleeve on this. This stuff gets me mad. When someone talks to me about their wife, spouse, or even just another person in their life who's a woman, and there's a tinge of like they are lesser than men. There's a tinge of you know how women are. There's a tinge of oh this person's being like it's just there like and they are a good person. They're good you know they're an ally, capital whatever, but they have that tinge to it and it drives me up a goddamn wall. Um, because A, they don't know it, but B, that is also doing significant harm. And it's down that pathway of incel ship and all the other stuff. Um, I would say to anyone that has experienced that, if you're capable of even noticing it, that's huge, awesome. A lot of men don't even notice that crap. Um, I'm curious, John, what would you say for men to kind of manage that piece because it's everywhere and it's tough.
So, this will hit home differently for some people, but a real great move in this is for me is, like, as you go to say that thing, your mom is watching, your sister is watching. They're there in the room with you. Do you want them to see you say this? If you're like, "Yeah, no, it's true. They occasionally do bite you during horror movies, and it's hilarious." Like, great, let her rip. But if it's like, "No, they would be really hurt by that." And if you have, like, a fucked up relationship with your mom or your sister, don't do them. Also, this is, like, a thing, a lot of men do not have a positive relationship with a woman that they have not banged. They haven't just, like they've had, like, a sexual which also isn't necessarily a positive relationship to begin with, and it becomes very objectifying.
Yeah.
The objectifying thing isn't me taking a moral high ground, even though I could. It's it's because it doesn't fucking work. If you wanna have a sustainable thing, you can't have it with an object.
Yeah.
Me and my desk don't have a good relationship because he's a fucking desk. Also, he's rude. That's a me problem, though.
Yeah. I just think if you are listening to this, you probably are more sensitive than the average bear, so you'd be able to hear that a bit more. And I say there's a lot of power that can be had in challenging, devaluing behavior, saying, "Hey, I'm not comfortable with that guy," or checking out this conversation. That's not. Uh, I don't care if that's someone we both mutually agree has issues. I don't have that subtext, that color, that flavor. And I would encourage men if you notice this, it's not your job to necessarily inform the other guy that's what's happening. You do you. Um, but if you have the spoons to spare and the person's willing and receptive, maybe you can have that educational moment like John did with that one individual before about, hey, was that really that creepy? I had no idea. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Let me inform you how that might have come across that other individual, right? Um, this is huge because there's a lot of men out there who think they're allies, and maybe they are, but the language is still not quite right, especially when they speak about women to other men. Like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hold on.
I I'm smiling because I have a secret move that I will share with you now, dear viewer/listener. It doesn't always work, but it's kind of compassionate, and I think it's very funny, which is if you, like, are around a person and they let one of those go, and they're like, "Yeah, women are always fucking doing this," you go, "I'm sorry, what was that?" And then they have a chance to go, "Oh, I don't wanna say that
Yeah.
again," because now mhm. Yeah. Some people are like, "I said motherfucker, blah, blah, blah," and you're like, "No, okay, maybe not you." But, like, a lot of people, this is a way you can, like, gently draw attention to it. And let me give you a bonus tip. This is for the incredibly high EQ people. This is also very hard. It doesn't sound like it is, but it is. You can't be smug about it. If you're smug about it, they're gonna view you as an enemy and invalidate your point.
You have to be
They're gonna
curious.
call you some fucking insult and file you as illegitimate.
You have to be genuinely curious. Like, I'm sorry, I missed that. What
Mhm.
was that?
And kindness heals. So if you treat them like a person, they'll take it better.